Hello everyone, welcome back to another morning tank maintenance. Alright, so anyone that follows my post saw that I caught a spider in my house, and I bought this little terrarium for him, but he escaped, and he was pretty small, really small spider. I think he snuck out in the little holes in the hinges there. There was some vent holes up top that he was small enough to get through, but I taped that. Oh well. Maybe I'll buy a proper jumping spider from the pet store. I'm noticing again just how much the pearlweed is coming in. It is so thick now. I mean, you can almost barely see the cave back through there now. The crotons are holding on. I noticed that they are very quickly turning their leaves towards the light, so I think that's a good sign. So, it's an interesting story with the red root floaters. Basically, the leaves do get covered in algae fairly quickly and die off, but the thing is, they're getting so much light and so much nutrients from the tank that they outpace their own death. So, that's kind of interesting. Oh yeah, so I had fed more pumpkin guts to, well, everything, but the ram's horns especially seem to love it. Within about 4 or 5 hours, they're eating as much as they normally do in a couple of days, so they must really like it. The red root floaters don't seem to be outpacing their own death in the 5-gallon. You can see that these bunches have a couple of new leaves coming up on them, but they really can't seem to outpace the algae, and I think that colony will soon die off. So for real success with red root floaters, you need calm water. It's all of the splashing and jostling around of the water that gets the water up onto the leaves, creating the algae growth. So I think the reason they're doing okay and outpacing their own death in the 20-gallon is because there's enough still water in here where they can really thrive. Like these little bunches that get back in here on this perfectly calm water, that stuff grows like crazy. Alright, let's test some water parameters. Alright, looking good and stable. Go ahead, test the 5-gallon. 5 gallons also doing okay. Alright, I've seen Gorf down here, patiently anticipating feeding. There you go. Couple more for the endlers. And the rest into the 20-gallon. And some crushed flakes for the little guys. Alright everyone, thanks for joining me for another morning tank maintenance. I'll see you next time.